Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Wow, check out that loading screen. It is really cool. Cherub Cupid, everyone. So in this video, we're going to be going over how to get Cherub Cupid and how to get Bionic. Two brand new monsters that have just been released. Alright, so one of them is super easy. Actually, they're both super easy. Well, assuming you're lucky or if you have teammates. It looks like we're going to start with Bionic since the other way to get him is by watching Monsterwood videos. So Monsterwood is bursting with cells. And check out our guest stars here because they're big. So during this event, you can get free cells for Execumancer, I believe he's a Pierce Mythic monster, Dr. Murray Halson, he's irrelevant, and two new doomed monsters, Bionic and Master Goldfield. You can play up to 50 videos in a row, a total of 100 a day. That is super awesome. So you can just accumulate a bunch of cells for them, Master Goldfield being the free-to-play Legends Pass monster from this season. Let's keep scrolling. Here we go. Bionic's breeding event. During this event, you can breed monsters from Bionic's time-limited book. Hit the event button in the breeding mountain to see all the monster combos, so we're definitely going to take a look at that. For every successful result, you'll get 5 Cherub Cupid cells and Valentine's chest. Awesome. Although the Valentine's event is about to end, so, well, I guess you just won't get them for the card flipping challenge, but you can still get all the perks of the Valentine's chest. Bionic event, he's an earth and metal attacker. We've seen that. I actually really enjoyed him. So I think he's worth picking up. There's Bionic's book. We have the frat team event. This is the other way that you can get the monster. Basically, anytime someone buys any amount of gems, they can donate to their teammate. So you can just donate a lot of Bionic cells to your team. We'll go over those. And then I think all this other stuff. Oh, look at that. It's time to attack. Alright, so scrolling through this all old stuff. Alright, let's exit out. Exit out again. Exit out again. So we'll start with Bionic real quick. If I click on breeding events. So these are the possible monsters you'll be able to get. You literally just click breed and it tells you all the different ways you can get them. So it's really cool because even new to play, even brand new players to Monster Legends, if you want to try to breed Bionic, all you need to do is Fire Kong and Green Star. These monsters are 100% free to play, right? You literally get them at the start. You breed this monster with a Fire Star and a Rockilla, and you breed this monster with a Green Star and Fire Star. So, and then again, this is Rockilla and Greenisar, and then this is, everyone knows, panicking, right? You're supposed to be panicking gold farming if you're a brand new player. If you're a brand new player and you're not panicking gold farming, go check out my videos on how to panic and gold farm. But yeah, you can try to get Bionic, or if not, you'll get a failure. This is the event where, if I'm not mistaken, you're always going to get, hold on, let me see. Let me exit out. Let me click on breeding events again. You're always going to get, I think, a mythic monster, or a legendary. Oh, Dr. Murray, yeah. Dr. Murray Halson is legendary. You're always going to get one, assuming if you don't do a discount, it's like 1 day, 22 hours. If you have your Camilla maxed out, yeah, let me activate mine just to see if I'm right or wrong. Alright, so if I click on breed, and if I do the breeding event, we'll just go with very simple, very basic breed, start breeding. Oh no. So if you get, cool, so this is the wrong event. I'm thinking of the quest event. Let me click breeding events. Let me breed again. Here, we'll do one of the more fancy ones. Start breeding. If you get, no, this is just like a common 23 minutes. Wow. So if you actually get 9 hours and 11 minutes when you have your Camilla maxed out, that is potentially a monster. If you get 1 day, 22 hours, that is potentially Bionic. Alright, good to know. So let's see what else. So packs. If you actually go into the packs, into the gems, and buy the $50 pack, your whole team can get 100 cells. But sometimes what people don't know is that you can actually buy the 800 one and get 50 cells. You could also buy this one and get 50 cells, the small chest of gems, and the bucket of gems also gives you 50. So what does this mean? This means that you don't need to buy the giant chest of gems for your whole entire team to get 100 Bionic cells. Instead, if you only have $20, you can buy 2 buckets of gems and your whole team will get 100 Bionic cells. Or maybe you spend, $10, another teammate spends $10 and your whole team would have Bionic. So that's if you really want the monster. Personally, I think if you're going to spend $20, you're better off getting the Golden Legends Pass. That's a better value in the game. Alright, but that's pretty much Bionic. Remember the goals, also you get Bionic cells just by playing the game. So maybe you have a good amount of Bionic cells from there. And then you can get even more by watching Monsterwood videos. Maybe a teammate buys a pack. So getting Bionic, I think it's going to be easy and doable. So yeah, if you're not lucky with breeding them, just watch as many videos as you can. But now let's talk about the Tails events, because this is what I think people are more interested in. So the Tails event, Cherub Cupid. This, in my opinion, is one of the easier events in the game, and you basically guarantee you have them. All you need to do is make sure you have the gems for it. You need a minimum of 163 gems. Honestly, you need 131 gems, but that is assuming perfect logins, and we don't want to do that. We know life happens. We know you're busy, work, school, whatever it may be. So what I always like to show players is this chart right here. This is from the ML Guides Discord. It says total 100 cells, rank 0. Look, if we look at the bottom, it says total gem cost 163, and look at the total time, 3 days and 16 hours. This actually has a 7-hour buffer placed into the, what would you call it, like the equation for logging in and everything. Which means that even if you, like if you do a collection and then you're late by 2 hours to your next collection, that's fine. You have a 7-hour buffer period to start with. So the way it works, I really want you guys to understand this. There's different nodes, right? The 20 cell node, the 30 cell node, the 50 cell node. On the 20 cell node, you need to use 46 gems at 0 days and 12 hours. What that means is I am playing the game right now, okay? I'm going to do a collection, and then I'm going to stop playing. I come back in 8 hours. 8 hours is the maximum amount of time you wait in order for you to do another full collection. And I'll do another collection. And then I'm going to come back in 4 hours, because after that means 12 hours total will have passed. And then I'll do another collection, and then I'll skip. And it should cost me 46 gems. I have a step-by-step video that I will link in the description below to make sure you guys can see what I mean if you didn't understand the explanation. But I'll try my best to demonstrate it. So watch. What we're going to do, see the cost is 304 right now, and I need to collect gold, feed your monsters, fight, and breed. So breed I already got 1.4. Collect gold, I'm literally just going to collect awe. And if you don't get anything, that's totally fine. Sometimes you get it right away, like I got my 6 right away. So now it's 6 out of 25. The feed your monster, you literally just find a random monster to feed. It looks like we have a starving Bonnie Bark over here. Actually not starving, she's 96. Again, if you notice you don't get anything, that's fine. Just exit out. You know, maybe do something else. Go ahead and collect, and then come back to the monster. Alright, Bonnie, let's feed you. And on the next click, you're going to get your points. Watch, it'll appear right now. There it is, plus 4. So see, I have 6 out of 25, 4 out of 14. Fight is very simple. You actually don't have to wait the full amount of time to fight. Let's click fight. Let's auto. Easy win. Boom. Alright, so again, this is my first login. 0 time has passed though. 0 time has passed. So now I'm going to wait 8 hours to log in again. And I always like to put a timer on my watch, so you're going to hear it right now. Timer, start timer. Boom. So it'll notify me in 8 hours to come back into the game and play. I'll do another collection, and then I will set my timer again for 4 hours this time, and then I'll come back in 4 hours, and then I'll do another collection, and I'll be good. So for the time I'm skipping the 20 cells is basically when the timer says 3 days and 10 hours because 12 hours will have passed. And if you notice on the chart, it said 15G. That stands for gold. So my gold needs to be at 15 when I skip. So again, I hope that made sense. There's going to be a step-by-step video for a previous event, but they're really all the same. If you know how to do one Tails event, you know how to do them all. So you can always check that out. So yeah, guys, that's essentially how you get Cherub Cupid. And what I want to discuss now is these little things right here. The Tails key. What's the point of the Tails key? How do the Tails keys work? Well, you're gonna need a Tails key, so you at least need to get the monster unranked. You're gonna need the Tails key if you want to participate in, if you want to use your petals. All right. So if we exit out and we go to the shop and we go to packs and we go to the chest, if I scroll to the right, you'll notice it says 1 cell Tails key, 3 cell Tails key, 6, 13, 26, and petal. Basically, depending on how many keys you have, you can access a different chest. So if I only get the monster unranked, I'm only going to have 1 Tails key. So every single petal, I can exchange it for 1 Tails key. One petal for 1 cell. That's essentially how it works. So the more you get of the monster, the more you can actually exchange, right? So ideally, everyone would love to have this where every single petal gives you 26 cells. I mean, I have like 53 of them, so I would get a ton of cells. But nope, I'm only going to get the monster unranked. I'll rank him up in the rank up survival dungeon. So every single exchange is going to give me 1. So ML Guides actually even has a cost of how many you would need to get if you wanted to take the monster to the next rank. Check this out. It says if you get the monster at rank 0 and then you get 200 tokens, you'd get him at rank 1, right? That makes sense. But the ones that are more interesting are the lower ones. If you're able to get the monster at rank 4 and you have 174 tokens, that actually equals a rank 5. Which means you actually don't need to spend a ton of gems to make it all the way to the end of the Tails event to get at rank 5. Thanks to the fact that you can exchange tokens for cells, you can actually get the monster at rank 5. That's actually what I did when Teddy Bomb got released. I only got enough to get him to rank 4 from the Tails event, and then I exchanged a bunch of tokens in order to get it to rank 5, because every single token I exchanged, I got 26 of them. So, just some food for thought. Alright guys? And so with that being said, that is going to be it for this video. I hope this video was helpful. I hope it was informative. Now you know how to get the monsters. If you're brand new to the game, I have level 100 video exclusive first looks on both Cherub Cupid and Bionic. And I've even took them out into war. If you want to see how they do, just take a look at the links in the description below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.